In over 20 countries now, the Omicron variant of coronavirus has been confirmed. There are cases of this variant in several countries around the world. In India so far, fingers crossed, there have been no cases reported just yet. But amid this new COVID threat, there is now a growing chorus for booster doses to be administered to citizens, those who have already got 2 doses of the vaccine. Now, the Serum Institute of India has sought approval for a booster dose for Covishield vaccine from the Drugs Controller General of India. The Serum Institute has cited the United Kingdom's regulatory booster approval for AstraZeneca vaccine and has claimed that it has enough vaccine stock in the country. The COVID-19 task force member N.K. Arora has said that India will have a policy on booster doses in the next 2 weeks. So far, 36 nations are administering booster COVID doses to their population. The United States, leading the nations, has administered 1.24 crore booster doses, followed by Turkey with 1.19 crore booster doses.
If somebody has not been able to mount enough immunity after the 2 doses, for that individual or for a special subgroup, one could think of, administering a 3rd dose. But the discussion around that should be disjointed from the Omicron because we do not know yet whether the presence of Omicron would require a vaccine, because we must remember that these vaccines against COVID-19, they are disease-modifying vaccines. They are not infection-preventing vaccines.
We know that the virus has infected people who have received 2 doses of vaccine. We even know from the Israeli case that there is a person who had received a booster dose of a Pfizer vaccine, therefore 3 doses of vaccine, and still got infected. We know from the many detections that have been reported so far that many of the detections in travelers were because of routine screening, not that the person was really sick. So we need much more clinical information on the severity of illness, much more clinical information on when it infects a vaccinated person, what it does, how severe is the breakthrough infection, before we decide what else is needed.
Our reading as of now is that the boosters, given the situation of the vaccination program that we have today with our vaccines, is really not required at this point in time. We'll continue to explore the timing and the need for the boosters going along. There are studies that are in the offing. There are studies that are ongoing, in fact, and there is data that's very systematically being tracked.
Let's take this across to Sneha Mordani. She's joining us with the latest updates on this. Sneha, the question that everyone will be asking right now is who will be eligible if booster doses are given the nod? Who will be eligible for going ahead and being administered a booster? Secondly, whether we have enough stock for actually going ahead with booster doses, considering many are yet to get their 2nd dose.
Many experts, in fact, have spoken about the fact that given how variants of concern in the past have acted in terms of, making immunocompromised people severely ill, maybe it is time to start the 3rd dose or the additional dose on the immunocompromised population. There is no need for India to delay this any further, especially more so because unlike a few months ago, there is no shortage of vaccines in India right now. Now, even as we speak, there are over 22 crore doses lying unutilized with the states. By the end of December, we will have over 31 crore doses. So there is no shortage. We start commercial exports. We've also started to supply to the COVAX facility, at least Covishield is doing it. So there is no shortage in that sense. Yes is the answer when it comes to giving out additional doses or 3rd doses to the immunocompromised population. And that by and large is the consensus really amongst epidemiologists, amongst virologists, amongst vaccinologists in India.
Right.